Morning. Right, hello everyone. For the first time in this video, I'm actually speaking live. So yeah, I had a nice little camp last night. Apologies I didn't really record too much of that, but it was a pretty short walk up from the car park, and then it was kind of late. It had been a bit of a long day as well at work and things like that, so I just didn't really have a chance to film too much. And yeah, there are about 5 other tents up there as well, so it's pretty busy. So I don't want to be that guy who's just recording himself and talking to a camera all night. So the plan today, well, I'm up at Steeperton Tor, which I'm actually bagging for the first time. This tour's been a bit of a nemesis of mine, I think. I fell in a river the first time I tried to get up here. Took a wrong turn. I ended up down in the valley down there somewhere with Charly, and yeah, fell in the river, had to go home. And then every other time I've thought about doing it, it's just been at a point in the walk where I've just gone, oh, I really can't be bothered to walk up that massive hill now. So yeah, I've finally got up here though, and it is absolutely lovely. There are a few other people camping up here too, but definitely in the future I think this is somewhere that I've got to come up and camp. And I mean, this is probably one of the best views that I've seen on Dartmoor, other than the flagpole. But yeah, and then we're gonna head over to Oakmont Hill, and then up to sort of Dinger Tor, High Willhays as well, I think, and then down from there back round to Bellstone where the car's parked, and then yeah, it should be about 20k today. Yeah, I need to get moving because I've stopped here for a bit too long, and I stopped down at the bottom by the river as well to fill up my water with a filter, because I've been a bit more sensible and brought my water filter this time, unlike the last 2 times that I've been out where it's been hot. So yeah, I'm going to get moving, but I will be back in a bit. I've got a couple of exciting things as well that I want to talk about to do with the channel, so stay tuned for that if nothing else. But yeah, I'm going to get a move on. Hopefully it gets a bit less windy, but it's looking like it's going to be a lovely day. A lovely day. Shut the fuck. Right, I'm up on Oakmont Hill now. We got the little bunker. These cows are looking a bit menacing. They were blocking the path, so came across that way. But yeah, just gonna follow the track down there. It's a little bit windy now, but it's still a nice day. I think it beats going out in like the full-on heat wave that we've had recently. I'm walking around with hat, glasses, hood up. Don't know what I'm doing. Right, so yeah, a couple of little updates. So obviously Charly is not with me today because it's still too hot for her. She's a big fluffy lab. She doesn't like the heat. But we did recently go out and do a little bit of a camp. So it was her first time camping. She did better than I thought. I think it's still a work in progress though. But yeah, hopefully we'll get her out on Dartmoor at some point. It's more the like sheep and cows, things like that, that I'm worried about than actually how she is with the camping now. Yeah, it's windy, sorry. So yeah, here's a bit of footage anyway from our little camping trip. It wasn't enough to make into a full video, but yeah, she definitely had a good time. Okay, so second little update as well for the channel. You may be wondering why I'm just walking around doing a loop of a familiar area on Dartmoor. The reason being is because I am getting ready for something, a bit of a challenge that I've got coming up. So at the start of September, we're at the end of July now, I'm going to be doing the West Highland Way. So 96 miles from just outside Glasgow all the way up to Fort William, basically Ben Nevis. Really excited about this one. I just can't wait to go and kind of get started with it. Obviously there'll be some videos, some other content coming that's going to be kind of linked to the West Highland Way. So that'll be towards the end of the year once I've had a chance to edit it all, put it all together and recover. But yeah, it's crazy to think that I'm going to be doing this. Come a long way in a year. A year ago I'd have probably, well, I would have struggled to do just what I'm doing today, let alone covering that sort of distance every day for 6, 7, 8 days in a row, however long I end up taking to do it. So this is pretty much the end of the video. I didn't take too much more footage, unfortunately. But as I was heading down over Rowtor, I did notice a few tents still set up. Obviously, I don't want to sort of judge too much because you don't know what people's circumstances are, but certainly one or two of them did look like just wild campers. So certainly if you are wild camping and you're not familiar with the code of conduct for Dartmoor, it is always worth having a quick look at that online before you head out. Obviously also checking military firing zones and things like that. So yeah, I'm sorry that there wasn't more footage of scenery and things like that, but yeah, this was just a video that I wanted to get out really as a bit of an update and obviously get a bit of the footage of Charlie's first camp out as well. So yeah, please like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. It's a good time to be following the channel because obviously we do have exciting things coming up with the West Highland Way. I'm going to be doing hopefully a few more of these hikes. Well, I'd like to think so anyway, before I set off. So there should be another couple of videos to come, and then we'll get a little bit more specific with the videos about the West Highland Way. I also have a couple of other videos that I have recorded a little bit earlier in the summer that I'm still kind of editing. So they'll be coming out soon as well, I think. So yeah, it's definitely exciting times ahead. Once again, thank you everyone for watching, and yeah, 1 year of Fetch the Summit. So yeah, thanks for all your support, and we will see you on the next adventure. Bye.